with these because I like to have my zero always around just in case I accidentally re-zero the machine, which I will do.
You talking about 7 of those sample containers?
Yeah, 7 of these.
Okay. All right, and we're at Florida Grand, and this is done once a week, the chloramines, and we've got to test the POE, the remote tap, and the ground storage tank. So we got to do 3 separate chloramine tests once a week at Florida Grand. So you do a pre rinse, and then you fill them all the way to the top.
Yeah, you fill them. There's a 10 millimeter line. Or 10
Oh,
milliliter.
to the 10 millimeter line. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And that's the ground storage tank sample in the cup. If you were wondering, he's doing the same thing, taking it to the 10 mil line. And never do we use the glass containers for sampling.
Not
for chloramines. Gotcha.
We don't check the chloramines today because I cannot flip the machine. Oh, it's right here.
That's how you scare us real good there. That's how you do it.
First thing you do.
Now, what machine is that now? What do you got now? That's pretty important.
That's the monochloramine and then free ammonia.
Okay, that's pretty important. Okay, and now we're doing...
You do 1 drop in the right container.
1 drop in the right container on all 3 samples.
Maybe.
If he has enough solution. Oh, he just...
This is why we have extra water.
All right, he's going to do that over. As you can see, he clearly put 3 drops in there when he should have just put 1. But this right here is a sample, so he did that on purpose, of course, so he can show us what not to do. All right. And he's going to do that again with the 1 proper drop, and there it is. All right.
And those sit for a minute.
Now, what is that in your hand? You said something earlier about what is that? I mean, explain
So
to
this
us.
isolates, essentially, you can think about it like this. This will separate so you can see how much free ammonia you have. Because that's what you're checking for whenever you do that.
Yes, because free ammonia in drinking water is not a good thing.
You want a little bit?
Just a little.
You want like 0.10.
0.10 parts per million?
Yes.
Okay. That's very, very, very little for anybody on the audience wondering if this ever makes it to YouTube, which it won't. Okay.
I like to keep a 0 one just in case.
Now, when you say 0-1, what do you mean by
For zeroing a blank. Because when you check the mono, you zero it on a blank.
And that's why it's 7, not 6. You like having the extra?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like having the extra just in case I accidentally zero the machine to the wrong thing. I still have that.
Which can happen easily because you are going back and forth. Totally understand that.
Yeah.
Okay, and what did you just grab? What's that?
These are the pillows
Okay.
for the monos.
Gotcha. So every container gets a full pillow?
Yes.
And that's the right and left side. So the part he's going to put on the left side is without the separator additive he added. And the one on the right is with the separator. So this is going to give us a good idea where we stand. And as you can see, this is you have to be very precise. Each pillow has a precise amount in it, and you want every drop of granule to go into your sample bottles so you can get an accurate number. All right. Seems pretty simple, straightforward so far. The hard part is coming up. Well, the tricky part, I should say. Not hard, just the tricky part's coming up. So as you can see, he needed 7 pillow packets.
6.
I mean 6. because the 7th bottle is just to zero out in case he messes up.
Put the left one in your left hand, your right one in your right hand, so you can keep track of which one has the drop and which one doesn't.
Ah. Y'all see that? He keeps the right and the left at all times, even when he's shaking it.
You don't have to shake it too much, just enough to move it around.
All right. And your 5-minute timer starts when you do your last one?
Yes.
All right. All right, so we're going to set, after he shook his last set, he's going to go ahead and get his phone and he's going to set the timer for 5 minutes. This needs to set for 5 minutes before we go to the next stage. And I'll stop the video momentarily until those 5 minutes are up.